Hello, beautiful Tauruses. Thank you for joining the High Vibe Club. This is Jenny. I'm cleansing the air, and then we're going to see what is the surprise for you for this summer. Something you don't expect. We will dive in. Here we go. Hope you're doing fantastic. So, cards always pre-shuffled. I'm just cutting the deck. And we will start this deck. I love it, the world deck, but it's very slippery. It's new and the cards are big, but I felt I want to pick it up for you, and that's what I'm doing. Underneath, Three of Pentacles, collaboration, 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 and equal give and take. Beautiful card. That's within you, not within you, around you, something that you don't see coming. Let's see what's moving towards you. Cards are flying around. No, this is too much. What's coming towards Tauruses, please, universe? Two of Wands. Planning and strategizing. This also can be traveling. Also can be dealing with someone from abroad at distance. Communication with someone at distance. Can be also online work of some sort. What is in the obstacle for Taurus for this summer? Queen of Cups. Opening your heart. Being intuitive and connecting with others. Being even compassionate, a little bit closed off energy, a little bit cold feelings. We will clarify why, but you've been dealing with that. Let's see in the outcome. Two cards came. Six of Swords and Strength is in your outcome. Six of Swords is moving to calmer waters, letting go of something in the past and moving ahead. Progressing. Again, it can be literal, traveling, or moving. Again, we have the Two of Wands at the first position, and then we have now the Six of Swords. A lot of strength, a lot of determination. A Leo card. Beautiful. Let's see what's within you, Tauruses. Let's see what's within you. Nine of Swords. Anxiety and sleepless nights. You hang on to something, yeah. You're closed, you feel closed off, you feel stressed, you feel some anxiety. We will see why. It can be about maybe certain plan that you want to execute. Again, it can be about traveling, actual physical movement. What is within the situation of person, people you're dealing with? Two cards. Two of Pentacles and Queen of Swords. Another Queen. Interesting. Two of Pentacles is juggling and doing too many things, too many tasks at the same time. Also, this card speaks about being light, in a light energy. And the Queen of Swords is your best executor with the King of Swords and truth speaker. Very clear, very logical. So, if you're dealing with a specific person, there will be a lot of truth that is going to start coming out, or a serious conversation. But at the same time, there will be a lot of balancing. Very interesting, because the Queen of Swords, she is very blunt. But the Two of Pentacles is much softer energy. So the way it feels to me is that there will be a communication, there will be communications, there will be laying the cards on the table, but there will be a lot of balancing acts. Like, we don't want to be too harsh, we don't want to be, I can't say too open. No, we will be speaking our truths, but we will be wary of the other person's feelings, or the way, the perception as well, how this truth is going to be taken. Very interesting. Now, that is actually quite expected because you've been dealing with closed off emotions, almost like even ghosting. If it's somebody that you dealt with that actually did not want to open up to you, or ghosted you, or blocked you, or you simply could not have a decent, deeper conversation, then now this is changing, and this person is going to approach you in a different way, logically and open to communicate and truthful about the communication, but careful not to trample on your feelings or not to look that is too cold. So it's going to be a little bit more sensible, which is not bad. What is in the guidance? Final guidance for Taurus. The devil. OMG. Unbelievable. The devil is showing a lot these days. But yeah, the energies are very strong, very transformative now. July, August as well. So the final guidance tells you that you have to definitely cut off any toxicity, any toxic habits, any toxic patterns, any toxic communications, anything that is pulling your vibrations lower. You have to remove yourself. You have to be watchful. And you have to also be watchful about you being too anxious, too worried about something, overthinking, going in a loop, because Nine of Swords is exactly that which is within you at the moment. And I believe that universe is telling you that this way of looking at things or doing things are not serving you at all. They're actually becoming toxic. They're almost blocking your heart. You're becoming too self-absorbed in own thoughts and fears. This is almost how it feels. Taurus is, let's see now, what is this planning and strategizing here coming towards you? Three of Wands, yes. You want to execute something, you want to move ahead with something, you want to maybe travel, relocate somewhere, start an online business, start something of the sort. Three of Wands is now actually executing this move, traveling, just stepping on to something. Last touch up of everything. This card speaks as well, waiting for our ships to come in. Also, though, this Three of Wands and the Two of Wands can warn about procrastinations and overthinking everything, over planning everything, getting stuck onto details and actually not executing anything. Okay, I'm saying that because we already have the devil here, that the universe is telling you have to really now fight off this anything that is not serving you or is stagnating you, and you have the overthinking card within you. So you want to execute something, you want to move ahead with something and move away from something else, but maybe you are standing in your own way. The Empress is underneath. Empress is about birth, creativity, growth, progress, achieving our dreams, being aligned, connected. But in the outcome, it is the movement card with the strength. So I believe that whatever you will be doing or will be happening here is going to push you forward, definitely. Let's now clarify this Queen of Cups here. Also, I want to mention for some of you, Queen of Cups is a motherly figure, and when she is in a challenging position, too many cards came, but I have to take them. When it's in a challenging position, it can mean another person you're dealing with, a motherly figure like, that can be too controlling, too smothering. feminine energy. You know your story best. I'm just mentioning for some of you. And here we go here. High Priestess, 5 of Wands, 2 of Cups, and 8 of Swords. Now, for some of you, can be a relationship. We have the 2 of Cups, soulmate, very lovey-dovey card. 8 of Swords is being stuck and stagnated, but we think that we're stuck and we cannot progress with something. 5 of Wands is conflicts and arguments, can be with someone specifically or be internal conflicts. And we have the High Priestess, which is the higher self, highest intuition, knowledge from within, absolutely being connected with unseen powers to always know what and how to do it, but very intuitive card. A very balanced card as well. Also keeping secrets. So many scenarios are floating in now that for some of you, if you're dealing with a soulmate or relationship, you've been hiding a lot of conflicts and disagreements, maybe from others, or even you didn't want to even face them yourself. Intuitively, you knew what is happening and that this is a serious disagreements and clashes that are very, very disruptive and destructive for this relationship. But for some reason, you couldn't find the way to open your heart or your emotions so you can communicate, so you can resolve these conflicts. For some of you, for others, it was internal conflicts about moving ahead with a specific soulmate. And you just could not see it happening, but it was in your head. You were overthinking, you were over-worrying, you were fearful about things. But to be honest, for a lot of you, it feels that this is your own patterns. Fears, worries, self-doubt. We have the devil here. Let's see now the outcome. Let's clarify the outcome. Taurus is interesting reading. The Empress came back again, you gorgeous. I love it when this happens. Look at this. Yes, yes, yes. You will get surprised, I believe, this summer, because no matter how difficult, how impossible, how heavy this felt, suddenly it will look like everything is progressing and moving ahead. Everything is going to start falling into place. Everything is going to start seeming almost like a magically happening. And it will look so rich, so flourishing. Birth of ideas, creativity, love, and connectedness. Look at the Empress, OMG, a beautiful card in this deck as well. The Empress is always beautiful in all decks, at least that I've seen, but I just love it. And with the strength here, OMG. You are moving away from rough waters into calmer shores. I already mentioned can be actual movement or not, but moving away from something that was literally giving you sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety and stress. For some of you, it could have been that you simply could not figure out how to do something. You couldn't figure out something. You just didn't see it. You were stuck in your head. But now, this is changing. And this is changing very, very powerfully. I mean, the Empress is the top of the creation. She is above the Magician in the Tarot as per me. She is limitless. She is, as I said, birth of anything. Also can be birth of child, by the way. If you're dealing with something of the sort, or speaking about family, children, but she's absolutely amazing energy. Strength is amazing energy as well. Beautiful. Let's see here. This anxiety and stress. What is happening? Why within you is this anxiety and sleepless nights and going on and on in a loop in your head? Six of Pentacles, which we already saw earlier. No, we didn't see. It was the Three of Pentacles. Sorry, why am I thinking about Three of Pentacles? Equal give and take, collaboration. Anyway, Six of Pentacles is again equal give and take, a good social status and equal give and take. This anxiety, this stress, you just couldn't see how this is going to work out. Or for some of you, if it's a relationship that you want to move ahead with, you felt that maybe financially you're not stable enough, that you will not be able to handle it, or you will not be able to handle overall the whole relationship as it is. This is what really stagnated you. You just saw it disbalanced of some sort. And either you or the person you were dealing with closed off emotionally. Maybe because of these issues, maybe because of some disagreements. As I said, we already had the Five of Wands, which is some ego clashes and disagreements. Maybe about some practical issues, if it's a relationship. But this was the case. You just simply could not see how this is going to work out. Even for some of you, you felt that you cannot offer anything, or you will not be offered what you want. Let's clarify now within the person you're dealing with, or the situation, the Queen of Swords and the juggling card, Two of Pentacles. Now, I want to mention for some of you that for some of you, the person you were dealing with maybe had too much on their plate that they had to juggle, and you almost felt that you're not a priority. This is how I feel, because again, we have a Queen of Cups, most loving queen, which was blocked, emotions blocked, heart closed. So it's either that the person you dealt with, you felt that is not with their heart open, or maybe doubted their feelings, you doubted their feelings, or you closed off because of them being preoccupied with other things, or just you just couldn't see yourself being prioritized. Maybe it was too much of logic and blunt communication and interactions, and not too much of feelings, which was not working for you, because as I said, the Queen of Swords is all about logic and practicalities, executions, and not about all the lovey-dovey things. Page of Swords, here we go. Spying, reading between the lines, investigating. Espionage card. Now, for some of you, it could have been that you, at one point, you stopped communication with this person. But they never let you be far away from them, so to speak. They were checking up on you. Maybe you knew, maybe you didn't know, but some of you. In any case, Page of Swords, pages, all pages are messengers in communication, so definitely there will be a communication. Clear communication, on point conversation. Let's clarify here the Devil in the final guidance, that you have to cut off now all these patterns. The least you have to cut off the anxiety and going on and on and on about the same issue, being stuck onto a same issue in your head. King of Pentacles, what did I tell you? The universe is telling you have to focus on the long-term stability, good investments, wise investments, and very, very grounded energy. King of Pentacles is amazing. So you have to focus, focus, focus. By the way, I have one more card, two more cards face up. I'll take them. This is the last cards. We have, here is the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles. OMG! Yes, 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 yes. The universe is telling you. You have to break away from anything that is now obscuring your prosperity, happiness, prosperity. Ten of Pentacles, legendary prosperity. Hierophant is commitment, structure, and King of Pentacles is again the best builder in the tarot, the best investor. Again, very structured. You need to move away from these anxieties, cut them off, and focus on your groundedness, on your long-term future achievements, success, what you want to build, move ahead with it, step by step. Commit to your own happiness and stability. You know your story best, what you have to leave in the past and what you have to move ahead with. You know your story best, but I'm showing you again. We had the devil. Now we have the King of Pentacles. Best builder in the tarot. Very structured. We have the Hierophant, the structure, the Pope, I call it the Vatican in the tarot, golden rules, mentorship, orthodox traditions, and Ten of Pentacles is your, of course, legacy card, the most happy card, but everything is balanced and beautiful. Your home, your family, your finances, your career. You are exactly where you are and you are building exactly what you want. And this is what you have to focus on and nothing else. So you have to move away from anything that is destabilizing you, that is stagnating you, that is not feeling stable and grounded and for the long term. And you have to follow golden rules. Even it can be your own golden rules. One more last card, please. Universe for Taurus is... Taurus. What's happening? King of Cups. Yes, yes, yes. And we have... I'm checking here. We have the Queen and the King of Cups. And the King of Pentacles. King and Queen of Cups are a divine match. They are called the soulmate match. They are both very family oriented, very loving and very nurturing, very, very intuitive and compassionate. All to do with family and children and home. So the way I see it here is that the universe is telling you this is what you want, this is what you have to focus on and nothing else. You have to focus on your legacy. There is a divine match here that is exactly about family, children, building a home, happy community. This is how these two characters operate, the King and Queen of Cups. And as I said, they are very emotionally balanced, very mature, very nurturing. They operate with their heart open and with emotions, balanced emotions, very nurturing and very compassionate. You know your story best, but before you were dealing with someone that is blunt, that is very logical, whether it's someone that is not what you want or whether you have to communicate that that's not the way that you want to be treated or to communicate, you know your story best, as I said, but you have to move away from anything that is creating anxiety, stress, low vibrations in your life. The devil has no place with you any longer. This is what the guidance tells you. And the Nine of Swords is, of course, a very low vibrational card that drags us down. Underneath is the sun. This is what we didn't see under the deck. Here comes the sun, bright, bright, beautiful, happy energy. Temperance is patience, patience and balance. So beautiful, beautiful cards. Collective reading, you know what's happening with you. I'm going to pull you 3 oracle messages here. Thank you so much for staying and watching. Whoever has returned, thank you so much, you gorgeous members of the High Vibe Club. Whoever is joining for first time, if you like to join. It will be an honor to have you. With your love and support, we are growing the channel. I'm very, very grateful and happy, of course. I really hope that this is something that you needed to hear right now. As I said, I'm aiming these messages for, let's say, the next 3 months, July, August, September. Summertime. So 2 cards came and 1 more. Wow, I'm seeing one message that maybe for some of you. Distance. Okay, gambling. Problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. We have the devil, we know your story best. Commitment. Things are getting serious. Yes, for some of you here, we are talking about a serious commitments, moving ahead with something. Distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. I already told you there is a distance. We had a lot of cards that speak about distance or dealing with someone at a distance. You know your story best. Take all these messages the best possible way with your intuition. Hear them out. Think them through to draw the best guidance. So I want to thank you again. I'll see you very soon. I'm wishing you fantastic holidays. Drop me a message what you did, where you went. I'm going next week to the Bella Italia. I can't wait. So see you very soon, you gorgeous, beautiful people. I'm sending you beautiful, bright light energy with my labradorite, very healing stone. So accept. Here we go. I'll see you. Ooh, started rolling. I'll see you very soon. Peace in the mind, love in the heart, balance in all you do. Bye.